Hello Sharp family, today we're going to go over tip and trick number 175. How do we insert a piece of equipment and then use the equipment calculator? At this point in our estimator detail, notice that I'm in an item and I'm now in detail. I could either hit the plus button here or I could right click and then hit insert. Notice it prompts me, I want an equipment, that's the type that I want to use. In this case I want to hit the code 657GPP. The moment I hit enter, it's now going to search my database. Notice now that I want to insert. I could select if I thought that it was in my database, but I want to insert it in a new one. Our groups are going to show up. I now want to pick in the magnifying glass, and these are groups that we've custom set up. Yours will be custom to you. I want to select the scraper, hit select. There's the code. The description is going to be a 657G push pull scraper. At this point I could associate a labor to it. I don't have to memorize the code. I could just hit select the labor I want. I know it's going to be in an operator, and I want to bring in, for our particular case, we have a scraper operator group 4. I select that. Now notice that has been selected. I can add an ID number if I want. I can put in a fuel here, but what I'll do now is go to my cost details. Notice now the cost details have this area here by those equipment areas that we have. I could simply go $95 an hour, put the fuel. If I want to put the fuel rate in there, I can put our usage. Let's just go roughly 25 gallons an hour. Let's say $3. Notice now I have an hourly rate of $95 for the hourly rate, 25 gallons of fuel, and $3. I have my burdens. If I want to go into a little bit of a detail, I can switch whether I want this to be owned. Simply toggle in, hit yes, put a vendor there. And now it's going to be associated with that vendor. It will track it in my summary sheet as owned equipment. If I want to go in with a detail, I could then double click this, and now I'm in my equipment rate calculation sheet. Let's just put it's $900,000 for a new piece of equipment. Let's say that we have a tax rate of 6%. Let's say the interest rate of 7%. The number of payments will go 60 payments. The balloon period will leave a 0. The scrap value, let's say we take care of it. We want to make it worth $250,000 when we're done with it. Notice now it subtracts that from my value of all of the interest. The life expectancy in years, we'll put 7 years. Notice now with the hours, once I put 1,200 hours in here, notice now it's now calculating an hourly rate of $100. You could put markup rate in here, or you could leave it 0 and add that at your summary sheet. So we'll go and say we want to use this now 1,400 hours for this year. Notice now I have a detailed cost. The moment I click load equipment rate, I hit OK. It now loads that equipment rate into that detail. I get out of here. There's that push pull. There's that detail. I hit OK. And now that piece of equipment is being loaded into the job while we're talking, while we're speaking with its operator at that rate with the fuel. Hope you guys found that to be helpful. That's tip and trick number 175. We thank you for being partners with us, and we appreciate your business. Thank you guys.